enjoying the action here. Cambodians just happy that they're finally represented in the women's volleyball competition in the Southeast Asian Games. This is the 32nd edition and the first match of the Philippines, and it's against Cambodia. And you love, the number of Filipinos in the crowd. You see them wearing the blue shirts and with a flag as well, mixed with Cambodian fans. This will tell you how big volleyball has become, not just in this country, but in the region as well. I mean, the fans are spread across various countries already, and whenever Team Philippines shows up, they come out to support.
And you're just happy for these fans because I'm sure, they follow like the PBL, and SEA Games, the ABC, whatever, what have you, and they get to watch their idols in person. And they get treated to, hopefully, looks like it, the first win of Team Philippines and their goal of, entering a fourth place finish.
A pair of 25-5 sets. And now we're looking at the third really decisive set for the Philippines against the newly formed Cambodian women's national team. Again, we're in Group B against, we're going to go up against Vietnam as well.
Singapore. Yeah. And then top two teams will advance, to the semifinals, quarterfinals, and hopefully finals.
Mm-hmm. Philippines looking to better their fourth place finish in the last three editions of the Southeast Asian Games.
Well, I can see some changes. Jel Cayuna is going to set for Team Philippines.
But Paat's still there, Lunag's still there, Don Scarlett's still there, Del Palamata, and I believe Galanza's still in there.
Okay.
In the 31st Southeast Asian Games, we would have placed third. We would have gotten the bronze medal had we not lost to Indonesia in 4 sets. So that's obviously the one that we want to get back. There's Philippine head coach Jorge Edson Sosa de Brito. He's accompanied by, I believe, Meneses. Sherwin Meneses is here along with Cherry Rose Makatangay.
Yeah.
Officials are sorting the lineups out, and now we're good to go. Third set between Philippines and Cambodia.
Oh, good serve.
Looks like an ace. Not just yet. Oh, great recovery by Team Philippines. But a chance to attack for Cambodia. Here they come. What a dig there. That's Troncoso, so no. And there's the point for Team Philippines. I beg your pardon. No, Gemma Galanza. Chai Troncoso is in the starting lineup here in the third set.
The fans or
maybe some athletes as well and coaches.
They have IDs.
They have IDs.
Yeah. Well, they're enjoying themselves. And you like that first serve from Cambodia because that is what they have to, that's the attitude that they have to have. Just we have nothing to lose right now.
Attack, attack, attack. Be aggressive. Cayuna sets it up. And Dan Palamata knocks it in.
That errant pass of Team Philippines in the first serve of Cambodia kind of woke them up. It's like, okay.
But Makara Kim, you love the aggressiveness defensively of that young woman and the way she reads the offense of the opposing team. First point of Cambodia coming off the service error by Shen Lunag.
Well, after the first 2 sets wherein she was serving very well, she was probably, a contender for if there is a best
server. 132.
Another good serve of Atienza's actually in.
And Don Carlos with a drop shot.
That is a signature Don Carlos move. The way she changes things up. Look at that.
Wow, you can hear Go Pilipinas inside the Morodok Teco Elephant Hall. That's how many Filipinos are there. They can actually out-cheer the Cambodians.
Not in the men's side. When we played Cambodia, it was majority for Cambodia.
Well, they're the bronze medalists, reigning bronze medalists of the SEA Games, so rightfully so. They have a larger cheering section. It starts Carlos back-to-back points.
And we have to mention, Indonesia actually won the gold, Cambodia the silver, and I think it was Thailand that won the bronze. Yeah.
So, much better performance for Cambodia in the 32nd edition of the Southeast Asian Games. Service received error for Cambodia as the Philippines starting to run away with this again.
Yeah, obviously the key for Philippines is just to serve well, serve tough, and practice that, in this atmosphere.
One of the things you notice from Cambodia, they don't bend their knees as much when they're during the receives. And that's, you see the coaches, as you see a substitution here, 19-year-old Tanet Moeru is in the game for the first time, replacing Sofevi Uy. But going back, one of the fundamentals they need to learn is really, bend a lot more, I guess, at the knees to get a better receive. Yeah,
I agree. Get down and dirty, actually.
Kayuda, Palamanga connection, second time around, it's worked.
Well, you like the way they're playing, talking about Team Philippines, and you're hoping that this is just the start here in the 32nd SEA Games. You're hoping it follows, suit in other games.
Because it's just going to get
tougher, yeah.
For the Philippines. That's why I was asking you, would you have wanted to take on Vietnam first as you see the attack error from Cambodia there, so that you get a good feel of the level of competition instead of starting with, one of the newer teams in the competition in Cambodia. It's way outside, way above the blockers.
I think the question is very subjective for me. Because if you're an athlete, you treat each game, it's an independent game. Whether or not they're a strong team, you just have to prepare yourself
and play your game, not play to your opponent.
Exactly.
Players just encouraging themselves. The Cambodians, as Michelle Gumabos is acting for the first time today.
These are the substitutions that I'm sure the fans are waiting for to see the other players. Maybe they're hoping that Eliza Valdez will get to play in this match.
Michelle Gumabao.
You can hear the chant, Gumabao. Well, she has her set of fans as well.
That's right. Former DLSU Spiker and a former Pilipinas Globe back in 2018. Bang Pineda, Kayuna, and it was Chai Troncoso. Sorry, no, that's Catolentino.
Catolentino getting a set there. Pretty tall front line if you have a Catolentino and Del Palomata in the front row.
Service error for Gumabao. That's the second point of Cambodia.
The same group?
Yeah, it seems like it. The representatives from the Philippines, various sports supporting the Philippine team, of course, in their first match here in the women's volleyball competition. Service error from the team captain, Monica Soliu, 22 years old. And some young Filipinas.
Well, she's observant. She knows there's a camera.
Got Tolentino serving. One of the Titans, Choco Flying Titans, gets the service ace.
Well, they're just, right now playing relaxed volleyball. And if I were Coach De Brito, I would say the first person to commit service error or any service error will get this so punishment.
Little push. There's Palomata. And there's an error against Cambodia.
And the violation there. Good push there, but Palomata is actually a pretty low set.
And we see that a lot. Even with setters who played with Palomata for so long. I mean, they, I guess, misjudge how tall and how long Palomata is as there's a block by the Philippines. And sometimes you see sets that are a little low for the type of athlete that Palomata is.
The length of Del Palomata.
Go Pilipinas ringing inside the Morodok Teco Elephant Hall in Cambodia. Huge Philippine contingent up there in the stands. A big flag as well to see it at the top right of your screens.
And the blue shirts.
And the blue shirts with the Pilipinas written right down the middle. There's going to be a substitution, I believe.
I don't know what they're clarifying.
Either way, we're set to go. Valentino continues to serve. That is just outside.
I got Laurus enough for that service error. And it merits so-and-so punishment.
And this is Makara 5, the 19-year-old. Gets an ace. There you go. Second ace for Cambodia here in set number 3.
Look at the celebration there. Much to the delight of the crowd. The whole crowd.
Great down the line, sir. The Chaitron also was hoping it was outside. Much better received. Kaida Tianza. A little push. There's Torcoso with a cross court. That's good.
Well, you know, if you're Cambodia, your goal should be to improve on 5. And you're close to it. You're now at 4. Philippines at 15. That's how you do it. I mean, you have little goals per set. But if you're trying to improve your program, that should be the mindset.
15-4, third set. Palomata is serving. First ball as well, something Cambodia needs to work on.
Yeah.
Torcoso, once again, same shot, same result.
16 serving 4. Again, no signs of Eliza Valdez yet. So probably Coach Jorge De Brito will be saving her for maybe tougher matches.
And allowing her to just right now soak it in as Ludag with a kill block there. Get a feel of the competition and what it's going to be like here at the 32nd Southeast Asian Games. And, a day or two obviously will always be a big help, especially Valdez coming off that knee injury from the reinforced conference. Luna, oh, nice dig. Luna tries again on the third attempt. She gets the point.
Yeah, great dig there. And we have to mention also Eliza Valdez did miss the entire All-Filipino? Yeah, All-Filipino conference. So she needs to slowly get back into competition level.
Service error, Philippines. Now Cambodia with 5 points. And the crowd knows it. They know this is the hub. If there's going to be like a mini goal, it's going to be set. This is it. Surpassed the 6-point output. The serve by Chorur. Back row, Tolentino fires one in.
Now, Cambodia player there.
Makara hit the libero with a touch. Timeout here for Cambodia. And at this point, you can tell Coach Ola just telling the team, just enjoy it, have fun, soak it in. Get a feel for what it's like to represent your country. Because again, for the first time viewers, this is a newly formed, first ever Cambodian women's national volleyball team. So, relish the fact that you're part of the first team ever to be formed in the volleyball program of Cambodia.
And enjoy this. I mean,
it only happens one time. The first time is always special. Cherish it.
In front of your home crowd, a lot of fans cheering. Good read by Bang Pineda.
25. That's the score. Violation there. And net touch.
Every time, this very young team like that set, that violation, she will learn to control these.
Because that will happen a lot. I mean, a wrong pass, an overpass, and you've got to really get as close as possible to the net without touching it to be able to set it. Another receiving violation against Cambodia. Philippines 3 points away from the win.
Kyra. This is her baptism of fire, actually, getting these tough serves.
You see the camera right behind Cayuna there. It seems there's a challenge system here as well. Service ace for Cayuna. Coach De Brito didn't even call a timeout not once in this match.
Not once. Now the question still remains, will Cambodia get number 6?
Yeah.
Get point number 6.
Former best setter in the Premier Volleyball League, Jel Cayuna, with a nice serve again. Valentino with a dig. Gumabao. It's on the line. And this is going to be match point for the Philippines. They'll take a look at Mighty Pad with the banner dancing around.
Of course, they're enjoying themselves. What a debut it is for Team Philippines.
And off a service ace, Cayuna delivers the winning point for the Philippines with a sweep of Cambodia in their first match in the 32nd Southeast Asian Games.
Identical scores in all sets. So again, you have to commend Cambodia for fielding in a team, and they're just gonna get better from here on.
Look at the serve by Cayuna, who started in the setter position here in the third set. And that's it. Philippines off to a good start. And a big, solid, very dominant win here. 25-5 all through 3 sets. And we win in a sweep over Cambodia in Group B matchup. But we have seen what's coming up next for the Philippines. We're taking on Vietnam. Your quick thoughts there, Nuri?
Alright, it's going to be a different match altogether. We're playing a new team. This time we're playing a very experienced team in Vietnam. So we will have to work hard, and hopefully what we learned from this game mentally we bring to that game against Vietnam.
It's going to be night and day, that's for sure. The